JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework. Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches, hell, that might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood. I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as, oh boy, neither can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. Back and forth. These two are going to trade blows until someone falls. I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea. There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder. I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that. This has turned into a real slobber knocker. 15 feet in the... Oh, no! That last shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see. What a vicious chair shot!
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war.
And it's been reversed.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are... The Money in the Bank briefcase is only inches away.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King. You're putting up...
This could be it, JR. He's almost got it.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No, what? Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
These two are fighting for their lives on that ladder.
Oh, my! Looks like someone's been busted wide open. This can't be good.
You're right. It's not good. It's great. They're not holding anything back.
We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much.
Any superstar shows that climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. Oh, man, that briefcase is so close. This could be it.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. This could be it. We could have our winner right here.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up.
If he gets that briefcase, this one's over.
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE Superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber? Oh, look at this! The briefcase is within reach!
Ugh. I can't believe what I'm seeing! He used his opponent's own finishing move.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Look at this! Just a little further! I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. Oh, that's not the kind of attitude. Whoever wins this fight might just win the match.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything. This could be it. He could win this Money in the Bank match right here. He's reaching for the coveted briefcase. Can he do it?
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it?
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King. Oh, man, this is a precarious position to be in.
And that's why. Getting a forehead ground into your face is just about the most painful thing I could think of. I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better. My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.